Are you thinking about moving to Virginia Beach? Before you pack your bags, there's a few things you need to know. These insights could literally save you time, money, and a whole lot of stress. Stick around to the end and I'll share a money-saving tip that most newcomers never hear about. I'm Jason Edwards with eXp Realty. You're a local real estate expert here in Virginia Beach and all of Hampton Roads. I help families and individuals relocate smoothly to this incredible area. If you're interested in making the move yourself, my contact information is in the description below, so feel free to reach out anytime. Today, we're digging into the top things you absolutely need to know before moving to Virginia Beach, from cost of living and weather to job markets and fun things to do. By the end, you'll be armed with essential tips that'll make your transition way easier. Let's get started. First things first, let's talk about cost of living, because often that's the biggest question on everyone's mind. Median home prices in Virginia Beach hover right around mid to high 300s, although this can fluctuate with market conditions and area. Compared to nearby cities like Norfolk or Chesapeake, it's pretty competitive, especially for a coastal area. If you're looking to rent, expect a range from about $1,200 a month for a modest apartment up to $2,000 or much more for a larger space or closer to the beach property. As far as utilities, you're looking at probably around like $150 to $200 a month for electricity, water, and trash if you're in a smaller single-family home. It can be a little bit lower if you're in a smaller apartment. Internet costs average right around $60 to $80 a month, and of course that depends on which provider you use and the speed, and if you bundle them together with TV, etc. Grocery prices are pretty much right in line with the national average, maybe a little bit higher during peak tourist seasons. Dining out can range really widely. You can find amazing local seafood shacks that won't break the bank, but there's also high-end beachside spots that'll definitely cost more. Compared to other coastal cities, I'd say Virginia Beach is still pretty affordable overall. If you have questions about specific neighborhoods or how far your budget can stretch, remember to check the description for my contact information. I'd be more than happy to help you dig into the details for your unique situation. Alright, now let's talk about weather and lifestyle, two major factors that can really shape the day-to-day. Typically, we have relatively mild winters. It does get chilly, but snow is pretty rare. Although we did just get some in January after 2 full years of no snow at all. Summers are hot and humid, so be prepared to crank the AC. We also have hurricane season from June 1st to November 30th, so having a plan in place is crucial. Most of the time, just get heavy rains, strong winds maybe, a severe thunderstorm, but it's better to be prepared and not need it than to need it and not have it. Virginia Beach is, unsurprisingly, a lot about the beach. Locals like to surf, sunbathe, enjoy everything the oceanfront has to offer. There's also a strong outdoor culture, kayaking, fishing, paddleboarding, biking, you name it. With mild temperatures for much of the year, you can enjoy outdoor activities pretty much year-round. The city's pretty diverse, with some areas having the laid-back coastal feel, while Town Center offers a more urban feel with shops, restaurants, the Sandler Center, and other amenities. You'll find that people here are generally friendly, and there's always a local festival or event happening somewhere. If you like the mix of beach town relaxation and city conveniences, Virginia Beach might just be your dream spot. Moving on to something everyone loves to complain about, myself included, traffic and transportation. Just expect rush hour backups on 264 and 64, especially around the bridge tunnel areas. Morning rush typically starts pretty early, around 6:30, tapers off around 9 or so, while evenings can be congested from as early as 2 or 3 p.m., especially or specifically on Fridays, all the way until 6:30 or later. And that's just normal traffic. If there's an accident or other incident, it can definitely be much worse. We do have the HRT or the Hampton Roads Transit buses, and there is a light rail system called the Tide that currently serves parts of Norfolk. There are plans for expansion in the works, but you'll likely still need a car, especially if you plan to commute around the region. Certain neighborhoods are very bike friendly. Places like the oceanfront and some sections near town center have good bike lanes and walkability. If living in a walkable or bike friendly area is a priority for you, definitely let me know and I can point you in the right direction. For the most part though, you're definitely going to need a vehicle if you're living pretty much anywhere in Hampton Roads. Next, let's talk about job opportunities. The city's economy is surprisingly diverse. Got the military. We're right next to Naval Station Norfolk, the world's largest naval station, but also Oceana, Little Creek, as well as Langley Air Force Base up in Hampton, and several other smaller bases in the Hampton Roads area. So there's a huge presence of not only military, but also defense contractors in the area. Of course, with the beach, tourism is a big component. More so during the summer months, like between Memorial Day to Labor Day, but it's definitely still a factor. Got healthcare and tech. Centera Healthcare and other medical providers employ a large chunk of people, and there's a growing tech sector as well. If you work remotely, you'll love living near the beach and enjoying a high quality of life without being tied to a high-cost market like DC or New York. Overall, Virginia Beach has a pretty healthy job market. If you want more details, drop a comment or reach out directly. I can connect you with resources to help you land on your feet. If you have kids or you're thinking about pursuing further education for yourself, you'll want to hear about our schools and education options. Virginia Beach City Public Schools are among the higher rated schools in the area. Some schools also offer specialized academies focusing on things like STEM or the arts. There's also several private and parochial schools if you're looking for alternative education options. You'll find reputable institutions nearby like Old Dominion University in Norfolk and Virginia Wesleyan University right in Virginia Beach. Education is a significant factor in where you decide to live, so definitely check out the different school zones if that applies to you. As always, I recommend starting your research with greatschools.org and/or niche.com, which I've linked in the description below. Alright, let's lighten things up and talk about fun things to do around Virginia Beach. Because life's not just about work and expenses. Some of the major attractions around here, of course, the Virginia Beach Boardwalk is iconic, perfect for a run, walk, bike ride with ocean views. First Landing State Park is perfect for hiking, camping, some off-road mountain biking, and even learning a little local history. The Virginia Aquarium is a must visit, especially if you have kids or just love marine life. You can even pet a stingray there, which is kind of cool. Then there's the Sandler Center in Town Center. It has all kinds of performing arts, plays, symphonies, ballets. I actually saw my first ballet back in December, the Nutcracker, at the Sandler Center. It was pretty cool. Then of course there's local events. The Neptune Festival is a huge annual celebration you definitely don't want to miss, featuring art shows, sand sculpting, live music, and more. There's also something in the water, if that ever happens again here. Then there's Sand Soccer Championships. It brings teams from all over the country. And of course you'll also find outdoor concerts and festivals throughout the summer. Around here, surfing, kayaking, and fishing are all pretty popular. If you're more adventurous, you can also go parasailing. Nearby wildlife refuges and parks are great for bird watching or just peaceful walks. Also, Ocean Breeze is a local water park. It may not be water country, but if you live in Virginia Beach, it's a much shorter drive. To sum it up, there's always something going on, so boredom is never an option here. Next up, let's dive into the real estate market, my personal specialty. Homes in Virginia Beach have seen steady appreciation in recent years, as is most of the country. Average home prices can range from the low to mid 300,000s, but desirable neighborhoods or waterfront properties can definitely go higher. Whereas we've also got townhomes and condos, they might be a little lower. It really just depends on what you're looking for and what your budget is. Competition can be tough, especially in peak seasons, so timing is everything. Although, as you can see, the median days on market is definitely rising, meaning that buyers are starting to have a little bit more time and leverage, even though it's still technically a seller's market. Some of the popular neighborhoods, of course, the oceanfront. It's great for those who want to be near the beach action, although you're going to pay for it. Then there's Great Neck. It's known for highly rated schools and a tight-knit community. And then the town center area. If you prefer a more urban feel with shopping, restaurants, and entertainment right at your doorstep, this could be your spot. Ultimately, what I'm trying to say is there's a large variety of homes and neighborhoods in Virginia Beach. You've got waterfront homes, suburban communities, new construction, condos. Virginia Beach has it all. If you're buying, it's crucial to have a strategy, especially in a competitive market. Things can change quickly as we move into the spring buying market. But don't feel overwhelmed. Remember, my contact information is in the description below. If you want help figuring out the best area for your lifestyle and budget, or want help figuring out that market, don't hesitate to reach out. I'd love to help you out while educating you in the process. All right, a bonus tip. If you can, try to move during the off season, fall or winter. Why? Sometimes you'll see prices dip a little bit. Plus, moving companies and rentals might offer discounts. There's also less tourist traffic, easier driving, easier parking, and just a smoother transition overall. Trust me, if possible, this simple strategy can save you both money and headaches. And of course, working with a local professional like me at any time of the year will help you pinpoint the best time and place for you, as well as making your move as stress-free as possible. So that's the scoop on Virginia Beach. The cost of living, weather, traffic, job market, schools, fun activities, and a sneak peek into the real estate market. Virginia Beach really can be a great place to live, but it's not one size fits all. Knowing these details will help you decide if it's the right fit for you. If you think you're ready to make the move or just want more information, contact me using the details in the description below. I'd be happy to help you find the perfect home. I upload new videos each week, so if this was helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more tips on all things Hampton Roads. Also, drop a comment if you have specific questions or if there's a topic you'd like me to cover next. Talk to you soon.